What's up, it's cinemashogun here, and ever since Gypsy Rose got out of prison, a lot of people have been online talking about how creepy her new husband is. I mean, for one, he looks like her mom. You can put the photos side to side, and once you start seeing it, you cannot unsee it. And I know this sounds weird, but I feel like there's something like evil and wicked about it. Sometimes when people are bad people, when people are wicked people, it shows, on their face. Sometimes when people's intentions are so impure, you could see it pouring out in their features. And I really think there's something super weird about the fact that this dude is kind of starting to look like Gypsy's mom. But take that and put that to the side. I don't see why anyone isn't thinking about the fact, well, some people are, but a lot of people aren't thinking about the fact that, hey, it's creepy in the first place that this dude even reached out to Gypsy. We cover true crime on this channel sometimes. I've often talked about how serial killers, they always attract these crazy, weird women. All right? No one hesitates to call women crazy and creepy when they're attracted to Brian Kohberger and they're writing Brian Kohberger in jail. No one hesitates to call women creepy when they're attracted to Jeffrey Dahmer and stuff like that, right? But everyone wants to walk around on eggshells and pretend that it's not creepy that this dude started a relationship with Gypsy Rose while she was in prison. He was writing her, trying to start a relationship with her. A fragile, and I'm going to call it a fragile little girl that was behind the murder of her own mother, right? Now, when I look at Gypsy's husband, I'm like, oh yeah, I already know what it is. Dude's like dyeing his hair blonde. I mean, I think the word incel is thrown around a lot, but I really think this is a dude that had no chance with women in real life. He couldn't get a woman in real life. He couldn't get a woman that was established and had something going for herself. He couldn't get a woman that was out here in the free world doing her own thing. He couldn't get a woman that was as mature as her age. He couldn't get a 30-something-year-old woman with the mind of a 30-something-year-old woman, right? So he intentionally preyed on maybe someone who's in their 30s but has the mentality of an 11-year-old, okay? That's what this is. He looked at Gypsy and he thought that she would be easy to manipulate. He looked at Gypsy and realized, oh, she's on a different playing field than, most women my age. I can guarantee you, this dude has no luck with women. He gets no play. He gets no pussy. And now he resorted to, I'm going to write this girl who killed her mom. I'm going to write her in prison and hopefully something works out, right? Shot that random shot in the dark and it worked out for him. He got Gypsy, great. But it's creepy. Just when you actually sit down and think about it, and that's the problem. No one sits down and thinks about anything. But when you think about it, the fact that he was even writing her in the first place is weird, let alone this relationship, marrying her while she's in prison. He's literally taking advantage of that woman because he could not get a regular woman that lived a regular life that's in the right mental state. He is preying on someone who is vulnerable and fragile. Well, so anyway, everyone's calling this dude a creep. Everyone's making fun of him. Not everyone, but a lot of people. And Gypsy Rose decided that she was going to post something on his Instagram last night. Let's go ahead and look at this comment because this comment has caused an uproar on social media. Ryan, don't listen to the haters. I love you and you love me. We do not owe anyone anything. Our family is who matters. If you get likes and good comments, great. If you get hate, then whatever, because they don't matter. I love you. Besides, they jealous because you are rocking my world every night. Yeah, I said it. The D is fire. Happy wife, happy life. Yes, I'm sure everyone is jealous that this dude is banging the fake Make-A-Wish kid who killed her mom. Everyone is jealous. Everyone wants to be in Ryan's position, right? Everyone wants to sleep with the fake Make-A-Wish kid who killed her mom. And when she's talking sexual like this, I can't help but think about the fact that there was a sexual aspect behind her mother's murder. Listen, I'm fuzzy on the details, and I'll be honest, this is not something that I want to go try to do some research into right now, and it's not something that I want to talk about in depth on my channel. But I remember, and you guys can go look at it, there was something sexual about her mother's murder. Like, her and that dude that helped her, they would sit online and fantasize about it in a sexual way, pleasuring themselves to the thought of killing her mom, okay? So when it comes to sexual stuff, Gypsy's kind of messed up. I'm going to call it what it is. And I'm not going to pretend like there wasn't some sexual stuff going on behind the murder of her mom. We all know this. You know what? I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to allow you all to drag me down that path, okay? Anyways, if you want to know more about that, go look into it. Yeah. But anyway, she's talking like, oh, the D is fire. Do you really think Gypsy Rose talks like this? The dick is fire. You really think Gypsy Rose talks like this? Or do you think that Gypsy Rose has been sitting back watching social media, so she's saying things that she knows will get a reaction? The D is fire? And then you got a bunch of brainless bimbos, not a brain cell in their brain, going, yas, queen, yas, period, stand on it, period, poo, yas, queen, yas. Seriously, why? Why is it that when we have these, I don't want to call Gypsy a celebrity yet, but when we have these people who are in the limelight, like Britney Spears, Gypsy Rose, why is it that these weirdos always attach themselves to these people? And these weirdos, that they can't form a coherent thought. Critical thinking is not something they're capable of. They're literally only capable of saying social media buzzwords. Yes, period. That's all they're capable of doing. And listen, I've gotten into arguments, debates, and conversations with these people. They cannot hardly even talk. They can only throw out certain buzzwords. But Gypsy is already gaining this cult following. This cult following of weirdos online that have nothing going for themselves. So they attach themselves to people like Gypsy and they cheer on, their downfall, their downward spiral. So everyone's hyping her up like, oh my God, yes, queen, you said the dick was fire. Oh my God, you're so cool for saying the dick was fire. Never mind, you just got out of prison for killing your mom. I'm telling you, society is in shambles, people. When I see stuff like this, I think, Thanos was right. Maybe we need to snap away half of the people in existence. Maybe these elites that are all about population control, maybe they are right. Because if we can get rid of all of these yes queens, okay, fine. They remind me of those little fish on SpongeBob. They pop up, meep, 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 meep. They're just weird. God. Whew, anyway. So she posts this, obviously trying to get some attention. She's got the social media, coded words in there to get the best reactions. And then her creepo, mother look-alike husband had something to say back to her. Who said I give a damn about what these jealous people say anyway? Ha ha! Now come get it, baby. Now come and get it, baby. And people are online like, oh my God, yes, yes. And it's like people don't realize social media is not reality. So you see this exchange between Gypsy and Ryan, and you're like, relationship goals. I love to see it, yeah. But then, if you really stop and think about it, most people don't stop and think. When you really think about it, it's like, oh wait, Gypsy's on parole. Gypsy has to be home with her mother looking like husband all day. So you're watching this social media exchange and you think it's so cool. The reality is these two individuals are sitting on the couch next to each other. Anything that Gypsy needed to say to her husband, she could say to his face. I can guarantee you this dude's always at least a foot away from her. He looks like the type that will not let her out of his sight in fear of losing her. So when you see this social media exchange and you think it's cool in relationship goals, these are two individuals that are sitting in the same exact room, doing this for attention, doing this to validate themselves. And when you really think about it and you view it for what it is, it's really weird and very lame. It's very lame, and it's all just a grasp for social media attention. And they realize it. This is the reality show. It's a reality show. Gypsy Rose's life is now a reality show. And then we'll have people on this video, leave her alone. Why are you saying anything? Listen, she has opened herself up to this. You want to be a celebrity? We'll treat you like one. We talk about these celebrities. We're going to talk about you too. You want to be in the limelight. You want to keep, doing this stuff for attention. You want the conversation to be, to surround you. Okay, cool. We'll talk about it. I'll talk about it all day. I have fun talking about dudes that look like, the crazy sadistic mother of a child who killed their mom. I have no problem talking about this. But at the end of the day, it's just more stuff being done for social media. And it's scary to me seeing this cult following form around her, because what they're going to do is they're going to make excuses for anything she does, and they're going to enable her every step of the way. And as she's doing things, making herself look stupid, making herself look like a fool and whatnot, they're going to be there telling her it's cool. So I think Gypsy Rose is out here really seeking validation from all these strangers online, which is never a good thing to do. And like I've already said, it's going to end badly. But for now, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this down in the comment section below. While you're down there, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you want to donate to the channel, you can do so via CashApp. I'll have my CashApp in the pinned comment. Or you can donate via Super Thanks or for free. You can help the channel by sharing the video, subscribing, ringing the notification bell, and all of that good stuff. But with that being said, I'll talk to you all very soon in the next video.